Hello boys and girls. It is great to be able to spend just a little bit of time with you this morning. And I wonder, how are you getting on? Things are slowly beginning to get back to normal, but we're still living in these strange old days, aren't we? Where we're spending lots of time in our own houses. So I thought it might be helpful this morning just for me to share with you something that I have found really helpful during lockdown. Now, you may notice that I am talking to you this morning from the inside of our tent. I have found it really helpful during lockdown to create a special place just for me to come and talk to God in prayer. Because boys and girls, your Father in heaven so loves spending time talking to you in prayer. He loves to hear the prayers that you bring to him, and he loves to talk back to you in return. He loves you so much. In Exodus chapter 33, we read about Moses creating his own special tent and calling it the Tent of Meeting. And this was a place where Moses went to talk to God and to hear God's voice. So here's your challenge, boys and girls. Why don't you create your own special place where you can go just for you and talk to God in prayer? Now, it doesn't have to be a tent, although it could be. I know lots of you do have your own tents at home. It could be in the corner of your living room, the corner of your bedroom. It could be outside, perhaps in a shed or at the bottom of a tree or in your garage. You could decorate your special place with pictures, make it cosy with bean bags like I have done, put up fairy lights. You could have music playing. I always love to have music playing when I'm talking to God in prayer. You can make it whatever way you like. There's no right or wrong way to create your own special prayer place, but it's just somewhere special for you to go to talk to God in prayer. And as your Sunday Club leaders, boys and girls, we would love to see pictures of your special prayer place. Why don't you get your mum or your dad to take a picture of your special prayer place and send it in to Claire at the normal church address, and we can include these in postcards from home over the next few weeks. We would love to see them. And one final thing, boys and girls, before I finish today. Sometimes it can be hard, can't it, to know what to talk to God about in prayer. And I'll let you into a wee secret. As grown-ups, we can find prayer sometimes tricky too. So this is something that I use. Sometimes, just if I'm struggling to know what to say to God in prayer, I look at my hand and I use my hand as a prayer prompt, just to remind me to pray for certain things. So I look at my thumb. My thumb is closest to my heart, so that reminds me to pray for those people I love the most, my family and my friends. And then next up is my pointer finger, so that reminds me, boys and girls, to pray for those who point me in the right direction, like Christoph, our minister, our youth leaders and our teachers. Next up is my big finger, and that reminds me, boys and girls, to pray for our leaders in government who are guiding us during these difficult days. And then next up is my ring finger, so that's my weakest finger, and that reminds me to pray for those in society who are perhaps vulnerable or are ill, those who are finding these days very hard. We can't pray for this group of people too much, boys and girls. And my final finger is my pinky finger, my smallest finger, and that reminds me to pray for myself, for my own worries, my own anxieties. God just loves so much to hear what's on our hearts and what's on our minds. I hope you might find that helpful. Christoph will email out a wee prayer guide with the hand on it, just to remind you. Boys and girls, thank you so much for taking the time to listen this morning. We look forward to seeing pictures of your special prayer place. Take care and goodbye.